Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to a vlog. Today's Monday and normally I do take hair clients on Mondays, but actually today I'm not. I'm going to this International Women's Day luncheon. International Women's Day was technically I think Saturday, but they're having it today on Monday for obvious reasons. But yeah, so I have that I'll be going to from like 11 to 1, and then I have this like young professionals like networking group that I recently joined. Our monthly meetings are Monday nights, and it is tonight at 5:30 or 6. So by the time that I would have left the brunch, or I think it's a luncheon technically, by the time I left the luncheon and then went to work, because I work a half hour outside of town, so I would have not been able to get to work until like 1:30. I would have only maybe had time to do like one client at the very most, and it just really didn't seem that productive to me to do that, and with all like the running around and stuff. So I just kind of flopped my days, and I am making Wednesday my salon day. Normally I'm off on Wednesdays, but I have that brunch and then I'll come home and get some stuff done. I might stop out at the salon too, just to see how things are doing. Hopefully the shampoo bowls might be getting installed this week. And then our sign is going up on Friday too, which I'm really excited for. I did not anticipate having to I had to get like a backlit sign. It was like required of my landlords. Like everyone in our space is required to get like the same style of sign, which just helps to like maintain the cohesiveness of the plaza. My sign was way more intricate. Like I had to get like a permit for it. It was way more expensive than what I was anticipating too, but it's gonna be really nice. So I am excited to get it. I just wish that it wasn't like they even had like dimensions that they had to be. It was a little micromanaging, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm all home. I didn't get much vlog content, but I took some pictures on Instagram. But it was really good. It was a really great panel. It was cool too because it was obviously a bunch of different women, and then they all came from like, sorry, I have like hairs all on my nose. They all came from really diverse backgrounds, which was awesome. I love to hear about different, again, just like different women and, you know, again, the backgrounds that they come from. And one of them was actually Haitian, and my husband's a second generation Haitian. So he hasn't lived in Haiti, but his parents were immigrants. So, and there's been more Haitians that have been migrating up to our area. So we've been obviously getting a really big kick out of that. So yeah, that was really cool. And then some of my friends were there too. So I got to see some of my friends. I'm feeding the dogs lunch right now, and they are getting needy to go outside. I'm waiting on Navy to finish drinking her water. So anyway, I have about, and I'm very glad that I did end up taking the day off, because by the time that I actually got out of there, I wouldn't have been able to get to the salon until like basically right now, which would have given me like, I wouldn't have had enough time to do like a color service. So it would have been a waste of time. Go potty, honey. Either that or I would have had to leave early. So yeah, I have, I'd say like 3.5 hours left before I need to, no, you don't need to go potty. You don't need to go. You don't need to go. Stay back. Oh my goodness, we got the zoomies. It's dark in here because I don't feel like turning on all the lights, but we officially have some electric outlets. I'm not sure if they are like fully on or what, but it makes me so happy to see them. It takes until you're opening up a salon to like appreciate the little things, man. And there's some down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 7 down there. That just makes me so giddy. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm getting ready to go into work. We've had an interesting morning. had to fire one of our marketing clients today. That's never fun, obviously. I'm obviously not gonna like get into like strict details, but basically there were multiple missed payments and just like very extreme delays in like response time. We were super late on this project. Particular client, while they meant very well, I know it wasn't necessarily like in malicious intent, but yeah, this on their end kept delaying everything for us. Like this project itself was extremely delayed, which it's one thing for them to get their stuff late, but then when you're doing like services and stuff, it's really similar as to like when your client comes really late, because then it makes your whole day late. So while we don't necessarily have like a day of scheduled clients and stuff, but it's a really similar situation where it's kind of like set like a queue where like if one project runs late, it can affect our queue for all of our projects, honestly. And it honestly just finally got to the point where it was stressing me out more than it needed to because of the lack of communication and just like lack of cooperation. I wouldn't hear anything for days or sometimes weeks, and then all of a sudden at like 7 p.m. someone we're wanting to schedule, we're wanting to call. So yeah, I mean it went really good given the circumstances. Luckily they were really accountable and apologetic. But it's just those conversations are never ideal, obviously. I've done those before. I will have to do more later on. Like it's not my first rodeo. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Especially because actually, I think I said this in the earlier vlog, but yesterday I filmed a video about putting up boundaries with their clients. And I had said then that I might make a video about like firing clients and just like my experience with it. Or just handling like unhappy client scenarios or dispute. My morning kind of consisted of, but like I said, that just comes with the territory of owning a business. But anyway, I have had so many cancellations this week, you guys. It's ridiculous. I had what was supposed to be like your typical like fully booked week, and I only have 2 clients today, and now tomorrow I was supposed to have 3 clients and I only have 1. People just have stuff going on, really. It's all like regulars, and I think it's just bad timing. Like people just kind of had some last minute things. That's what's been annoying though, and I might have to make a post. It's just been hard to get people rescheduled because this is like my busy season behind the chair. So it's not as easy for me to like get someone back in like next week, if you will. I feel like everyone that has had to reschedule, we've had to reschedule them out like a couple weeks. So everyone that's had to reschedule, we've had to do it like a couple weeks to a month out. So good morning. My hair is kind of crazy because I just got back from walking the dogs, and it was a lot more windy outside than I was anticipating. I feel like daylight savings time being this week just has my energy levels like all sorts of out of whack. I keep sleeping in a little too late, and I've been staying up a little too late too because my body's used to like going to bed at like 9 daylight savings time or pre-daylight savings time or whatever the clocks are back, whatever that original time is. So yeah, I haven't been working out as much. Like I didn't end up working out this morning. So I mean the walk was basically like my version of the workout for today, which is fine. We need to, that's like the most amount of cardio I do, honestly. So I probably needed it. But I don't go into work until 4. I was supposed to have a full day. Like I was supposed to go in at 10, but 2 reschedules. My one this afternoon, she literally had like a huge family emergency, so that's fine. I am actually I have to run to the supply store because my last client ended up texting me, and we had it planned that was just like a color touch up, and she wants to do like a color blocking thing, which is another thing in and of itself. We literally just took her all solid dark the last time, and she wants like this platinum color block, which I already told her like the whole thing of like it's not going to be that bright. And 2, after I have to leave the salon by like 6:15 at like the very latest, because my friend here in town asked me to be a model for this shoot that she's doing she's teaming up with the Metro Parks here in our city, and she's doing like a yoga event. She's doing a yoga event at one of our Metro Parks up here. And so she's taking some promotional content for it. And so she asked me to model for it. And I was like, duh, pull my arm. Like, there's a bunch of people. I don't know how many people. I know there's like she has like a group of people that she's recruited for it. That's at 6:30. So originally with a color touch up, I was like, oh yeah, that's plenty of time to get there. But I had to tell my client, I was like, because she messaged me this last night. And I was like, okay, one, I don't think it's going to get as bright. And I do not have a lot of time allotted for this, and I have a prior commitment that I have to be out of the salon at 6:40, which I think I should be able to get the color applied and like toned and everything. I think the only thing is that, and I already gave her that heads up, that I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to like fully style her. So I think it just really depends on. I'm already gonna just suggest that we not do like full send it in the color blocking situation yet, because I don't really know how her hair already like leans warm. And she already like really likes those more like ashier tones, but with this being like icy platinum, so I'm on my phone because I didn't bring my camera in. I was not expecting to cry today, but the shampoo bowls got installed and it just like, holy crap. They look so good. It just like, oh my gosh, it hit me so much. I just got overwhelmed with a ton of the best emotion. Oh my gosh, just purely dumbfounded. One, I'm gonna be late. Well, no, it's only 3:15. I have time. I literally just I got like a trash can, and then I've been getting some like color supplies and stuff, like little by little, like brushes, color bottles and bowls and stuff. And so I just had some of those that I had in my car that I had some extra time to drop off. And I did know that like they were going to be installing the bowls either sometime last week or this week. But I don't know. I walked in the back room, or I walked in through the back. There was no one there, which I feel like they normally work from like 9 to 3-ish on my space, I feel like, and they probably had just finished up for the day. So I get there and I walk in through the back, and I just see, because I still have those like windows up, and so I just had peeked through the window that it looked like my shampoo bowl had been moved. And so my heart dropped, and so I pulled up. I didn't take my camera in with me because I didn't think I was gonna need my camera for anything. I didn't want to like go back out and go grab it. But I did pull out my phone and was able to at least film my reaction to seeing it. And I just want to film my reaction really quick because I just walked in the salon and I can tell that the shampoo bowls are not in their like typical spot, which means that they're up. Oh, I have light switches now. Oh my god. Does that work? My light switches work. Holy crap. I kept saying like, oh, I'll cry when my bowls get put up, which I am a crier, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't sure if I actually would cry. But no, I instantly started crying, and then I called my dad, and my dad is who I get my emotions from, and my dad's really emotional, and so I called my dad, especially since then I'm emotional about it, so then he got super emotional. And my dad's just been My parents have already just been my backbone throughout all of this, but we're both just crying on the phone over some shampoo bowls. And then I also, a lot of my light switches are up too. You guys, things are almost done. Good morning, happy Monday. Happy Monday? It is not Monday, it is Thursday. Yeah, I am off today. I'm actually now going to be off the rest of the week. I was going to be doing my mom's hair Saturday, but we decided that we're going to do it next Saturday because it makes more sense with our schedules. So I have the rest of the week off, which is awesome. It was just, like I was saying earlier, kind of a dud week when it came to clients because I had so many reschedules, but it happens, so it's not the end of the world. And honestly, with there being so many salon moving parts right now, it is fine with me. But anyway, so I am officially transferring the website over. I have to go in and change all of my branding content and stuff like that over. So I'm gonna be working on that now. It's like 10:30. At 11 I have a call with my financial advisor. He does like my Roth IRA contributions and stuff. So I'm assuming he's giving me like a yearly recap of that. And then tonight I am going to, my friend that owns the yoga studio in town that I was talking about earlier, she is also doing a mindfulness training with content creation. So obviously that's very on brand for me. So I'm doing that. It's like 3 weeks of like this 1 hour course basically. So yeah, I have that tonight and one of my friends is doing it too. So that'll be cool. And then right after that at 6, that's from 5:30 to 6:30. And then on my way home, I'll be having a call with a girl that I think we're going to be referring our marketing client to. My husband knows her, and she just recently kickstarted a marketing company. So I want to kind of like, because even though like our working situation wasn't the best fit for us anymore, we didn't want to like leave the client high and dry because there's like no hard feelings or anything. And we want her to be in good hands too. So yeah, I'm gonna have a call with her. I mean, it's gonna be probably like 15-20 minutes, just like me debriefing her over like what we've been working on, and hopefully it'll be something that I can help them like connect with each other. Tomorrow I will be sending our client all of, because I had some like materials still that I needed to send to her, so I'm going to send all those to her, and at the end of the day she can hire who she wants to hire, but we will at least give like a recommendation referral if needed. So yeah, that's what the day will be looking like. Is I'm gonna be probably here working, well, like I said, I'll have that call in a little bit, and then I'll probably have some lunch. I'll be working along with that, and then I'll probably get up to like get myself put together around like later on this afternoon, but it won't be anything super monumental. It is a little bit after 5 right now. I'm on my way to the yoga spot for that content creation class. I am really excited. To be really cool. And it's just been, and it'll be cool too to like, I don't do a bunch of like continued education stuff for content. So yeah, I think it's really gonna be really cool. I got a lot done with the website. I got the domain transfer all taken care of, and then I also figured out how to change my primary domain too. And I figured it out. I did reach out to customer service, but I never heard back, but I ended up figuring out all on my own. Good morning. It is a really exciting day for both our marketing company and for the salon. The sign goes up today, which I'm about to head to the salon right now just to make sure that the door's unlocked. My dad's gonna be up there too. But yeah, make sure that the door is unlocked, and the sign people are gonna be coming anywhere between 9:30 and 10 to get started. And then I also have a sales rep for sounds like he sells like sanitary related supplies. He reached out to me. He's gonna be there at 10 too, just to like meet and give me his spiel, and then I'll have to leave around like 10:45 because John and I, when I say John, I mainly mean John, is giving a social media presentation today to one of the Rotary clubs in our area. The community foundation for one of these Rotary clubs is one of our marketing clients. We wanted to do a presentation with them just to kind of explain to them the power of social media, especially when it comes to like spreading awareness of groups that you support. So sorry that I haven't been as vloggy as I was planning on today, especially with it being such a big day. It was just a lot of moving parts. There were a lot of people in and out of the salon too, because the contractors were there wrapping stuff up. They're basically almost done. There are a few things that they're gonna have to tie up here in a little bit, but they're pretty much done. And then yeah, obviously with the sign going on today too, they were mainly outside, but then they were in and out. And then I can't remember if I said this earlier, but I had a meeting as well with a sales rep for a, like, I don't want to say, they do like cleaning service, like they supply like cleaning supplies, floor mats, that kind of stuff. And then I had to leave and go. It was like 20-ish minutes away from the salon to do that marketing presentation too, which that went really well. John and I both just love like sharing the power of social media and sharing it to people that like are curious about it, but they just, you know, don't fully get it. At home, I think I said that earlier, we're having a little date night tonight, which honestly feels fitting because it's definitely feels like a very celebratory week. The salon had so many big wins. And I'm gonna basically take tonight and tomorrow. I am gonna work a little bit in the morning with getting the website done and stuff. And I'll work a little bit tonight too before we go out. But besides that, I really want to spend the weekend kind of just chilling as much as I can, because next week is going to be crazy with getting stuff basically all resituated and just ready. Next week's just gonna be honestly like really crazy between work and the salon, because now we're like really in a crunch time to get some stuff done. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.